Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of The Longing, where today we are going to be trying to get back to our home sweet home with our comfortable armchair. We're going to be using the auto walk method just because it's a little bit easier. So yeah. Now, I hope that the bed is already made when we get back. It probably will be, but I'm not 100% sure. So that is something to bear in mind. I don't know why we're bearing it in mind. Honestly, my head is clearly not with it today. And so begin the yawns. Ugh. Excuse me. It's not a good sign. What I was mentioning yesterday about the cut or ulcer or whatever it is at the top of on the roof of my mouth, it's here today with a vengeance. Also, it's quite windy outside. You may or may not hear it every now and again. So yeah, here we go. Back to jump back down to this mushroom. Blink. There we go. I really wish we could take that mushroom or a sample of these mushrooms down so that we can grow them further down in the system. Ideally, what I'd like to do is I would like to have in my little home cave base a selection of mushrooms rather than just all the individual ones that I have sillily grown all of the same type. But then again, I had no idea there were other mushroom types. So I feel like it was justified what I did at the time. However, I do regret it a little bit. Just for the... maybe I will find a way of bringing the mushrooms down. Just for that reasoning. Still no idea how we're going to get the key, though. It was on the bit of wood that was connected to the pipe that the stork was theoretically nesting in, according to the pop-up thought. Now it's interesting that it's only the one to the right that grows large. Also here we could just very rapidly pass the time, if you think about it, because the numbers of mushrooms that are here that we could keep planting and regrowing and consuming even is quite impressive. Although, saying that, there are only a few that are, how to put it, founding ones that will actually regrow rather than needing replanting. There's only actually a few of them. So it's something to bear in mind. And it is a shame that we can't take the mushroom with light into the darkness. Excuse me. Because that would make things so much easier. But then I guess that's the point as to why you can't. Otherwise it would be too easy. Plus, you would potentially become too easy to find the offshoot path that we found. Hello, spider friend. Spider friend, does whatever a spider friend does. Can he swing from a web? Yes, he can. He's a spider. Look out. Here's our spider friend. No, but seriously, it'd be great if we could bring a mushroom back down here. Because off to the left there is a path that we couldn't get up. It'd be great if we could because of the mushrooms. Might as well get the free coal. Sorry, I just went very quiet there for a bit. Sitting, watching, contemplating. Carefully considering. All that good stuff. As we make our way home. I still don't understand why we have 4 matics though. That's a very confusing thing. Like, what point or purpose is there for 4 matics? It just doesn't make sense. The only thing I could potentially think of is if we... No, even that doesn't make sense. I was going to say that we could just hack away at some granite and maybe it'd wear the pickaxe down, the matic down, meaning that we would not be able to then mine. But then we could have done that anyway, and that would we would have been not able to get to the 4th one in the first place. So that's what's really confusing me about it. Is the lack of knowledge about why we have 4 matics. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, we've actually made decent time. We're back here. What we might do is, in the next episode, we might go to the map room and see where the door is. Since we're right next to the map room anyway now, we might as well have a look at where the door is. And what I will do is I will try to remember to only record record this at 45 minutes from now, roughly, so about 5 p.m. my time, so that it's within the band of time that we found previously, because we previously found that it showed the doors, and the doors were there at least at 23 hours and 50 minutes. So when it's at 23 hours, which it will be in 45 minutes from now, that'll be within the window, in theory, meaning that it should be there. The door should be there, which will just help to confirm about the timings of it, if nothing else. We don't have the key. We know where the key is, but we just don't have it, which is mildly annoying. But yeah, that's just one of them things. That's just one of them things. Anyway, it has now been more than 10 minutes. We're into the 11 minutes mark, actually. So I am going to say thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night. No matter what time of day it is, I hope you all have a wonderful one of it. We're just going to quickly get into the map room, so we don't have to do it next time. So I am now going to say thank you for watching. Goodbye.